Hi, I'm Gerald Wessels and I'm with Wessels Realty, and we're looking at a series called 30 Days, 30 Real Estate Questions. And today we're going to be talking about the need for a home inspection. Now, as I look back over my scripts, a lot of what I said about due diligence also goes along with the home inspection. They're sort of like hand in hand. So I encourage you to watch them both. And maybe by watching them both, you'll have most of the information you need when you go into a buying contract. Stay tuned as we look at 5 very important things about a home inspection. So I guess the most important thing I need to answer is, do you have to have a home inspection? Well, you don't. You can buy a home without a home inspection, but I'm going to give you several reasons that I believe that it's very important that you do have a home inspection. The first thing that I would say, and a very important step, is you need to hire a professional in this area. You need to get somebody who really knows what they're doing. It is not time to have, I think I wrote it down this way, your brother-in-law's second cousin once removed to do your home inspection. I know they may know a whole lot about houses, but there are just some things that the typical person, even if they're a carpenter or whatever, cannot have at their disposal. For instance, in a lot of these inspections that are being done today, they'll have drones to look at the roof. They'll have little motorized vehicles that go through the crawl spaces. And one of the neatest devices, which I don't personally own, of course, is that they have moisture sensing, these little guns. You know, they point this electronic device at a leak in the ceiling or by the ceiling, and they can tell if there has been a recent moisture leak there, or if it's something that maybe was done a long time ago. You really need to have a professional. And as I said in the due diligence video, this is not a place to go cheap. You want to have truly a great home inspector. And the second thing that I want you to know is that typically your real estate agent's going to have probably 2 or 3 different companies they'll recommend to you. We do that because we don't want to be accused of collusion. You can go in the phone book. Well, we don't go in the phone book anymore. You can go online and you can read reviews. This is for your protection. And so you will most likely be responsible for getting your own person to be the home inspector. Now, your real estate agent may have several people they recommend to you. But check them out. Check out the reviews and get the best one, because you're making a very important financial decision. Number 3, inspections need to be done both on resales and on new houses. You're going to say, on new houses? Well, you know, most builders, or I like to think that most builders are pretty reputable. However, a lot of times they use subcontractors, and those subcontractors can be reliable as well, but they often don't know the quality of work that maybe some of those subcontractors may be doing. So have your new house inspected as well, and have your resale, of course, inspected. As I mentioned before, it is for your protection that you have, that's number 4, it's for your protection to have your house inspected and be able to tell you what is actually going on with this house. Now, also I want to remind you that depending on the house, of course, number 5, there's a lot of specialty inspections, and your realtor, your real estate agent should be able to direct you to the ones that need to be done on your home. For instance, I would encourage people always to have a termite letter. I'm going to do a video just on the termite inspection. If the house is stucco, you need to have a stucco inspection. Certainly, you need to know certain things. If you're on septic, you need to know the age of the septic. You need to maybe know where the lateral lines are, those kinds of things. A foundation inspection, when maybe the regular inspection is done and there's cracks in the foundation, maybe there's a special item that needs to be pursued further. And of course, radon. And then I am doing an entire video just on radon. I thought I was done with radon when I left Colorado, but we have it here in North Georgia. I want to remind you, as I sum up this, that just to remember that you're buying a house, oftentimes it's a resale. When I was in the car business some years ago, people would take their car, I mean, we did a 149-point inspection, and then they would take their car sometimes somewhere else, and they would go, well, we found this, or we found, well, it was their job to find every little thing that was going on in the house. We're here, we are just saying, find the major things that need to be done. Most often in due diligence, they're not going to repaint your house, but if there are some serious problems with that house that need to be remediated, that's what we want to find out. It isn't a wish list. It's what needs to be done for the house to be sold and the house to be bought. So as I shared with you before, if you have a question about home inspectors, text me or call me or email me. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer. As I've shared with each and every one of these videos, there's nothing that I'm sharing that is to be construed as legal advice. You need to get your legal advice from your real estate agent or from a real estate attorney. And you know the scoop by now. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's also beneficial to me if you'll hit the like button. And then there's a little bell, and if you hit the bell every time a new video comes out, you'll be notified of that. Remember, I help people buy, sell, invest in residential and commercial real estate, and I literally recommend people, refer people to agents all around the world. And I hope to see you in the next real estate video.